Hello, welcome to the video. Today I'm going to show you how you can improve your DPS rotations, your healing rotations, or your tanking rotations on Final Fantasy XIV Online in high-end content. Let's get going. The first thing you're going to do is go to fflogs.com. The next thing you're going to do is search your player, if I can type, into this box and click on them. This method will only work if you have got a kill, by the way. So you're going to go to your pass. I'm going to click healing because that's the metric that I care about currently because I'm a healer. So I'm going to click on this button here, compare. Now you're going to select yourself and you're going to press search. What this does is it brings up a list of passes within 10 seconds of the kill that you had and within the last 28 days. So gear is going to be similar. What I would say, if you're passing green, you want to look at blue. If you're passing blue, you want to look at purple, and so on and so on. So I'm passing blue, I'm going to look at a low purple pass because that's the way that I increase my play on the next step. Looking at 100% pass is always going to be silly because those people are usually manipulating the fight, standing in things, especially healers, to pump up their numbers. So that's not really a very good metric to look at. Also, it's a very high bar. It's unlikely that you're going to hit that. No offense, it's just the truth. So what this brought up is a nice timeline here that we can see the whole fight. And you can see the blue line is my healing, and the purple line is Goth Waifu Queen here. Thank you, by the way, for being included in the video. It's Goth Waifu's healing here. So you can see I'm very similar. There are a few areas where I fall short. This is areas that I personally will be having a look at to see what I can improve. And you can see it's very similar. This is because I have been studying these high passes for a while and trying to copy what they're doing so I can heal my raid better as best as I can, right? Now, you can look here. The important thing to look at here is this line here, casts, and this line here, which is obviously the abilities. Why is mine backwards? Oh, it's because I clicked cast. Right, sorry, yeah. So I was thinking, God, that looks terrible, but it's because I clicked it. So yeah, so you can see they cast this 38 times. They have nearly 9 million, and I cast it 46 times. I have nearly 8 million. So it's not much of a discrepancy. But there is a discrepancy there. I believe this to be because Final Fantasy Logs does not include eye level at all as a metric for their passes. This is very disappointing because it means that you have to have a little bit of leeway, right? Because this person here might be in full at the time of recording, which is 790 as the top base. They might be in full gear because a lot of people will clear these fights for passes once they have done all the fights, right? So they've geared their character and they come back and do this, which means that their healing might be doing a little bit more. Or there might be certain cooldowns that they're using at a different time to me, which means that they are healing more with these abilities. Now, that's something I can easily look at. The next thing that we can see here, this is great for your rotation, by the way. If you're casting more of this, let's say less of, do I cast less of Hollows? No, I didn't, but you see what I mean. If they're casting more of this and less of, and you're casting less, you can look and change your gameplay, right? That's going to really help your rotation as a DPS, as a healer, as anybody. The next thing that you can look at is more specifically on timelines. This is invaluable because it shows the entire fight and exactly what they are casting and when, and exactly what you are casting and when. If you are a DPS, you can directly copy this. You can directly copy it, and that will improve your numbers tenfold, I promise you. If you're a healer, it's a little more arbitrary because obviously some of your raid might be walking into mechanics. That means that you have to cast something unexpectedly, and it's not always going to be exactly the same. Even though I try and copy, it's never going to be exactly the same as a healer. That's just how the game works. However, this method is going to be invaluable to you if you learn how to read metrics and how to use them to your advantage, not just looking at your pass and going, oh, I did shit, or oh, I did great, and fluffing yourself up or beating yourself up, you know, inversely. You can learn so much from this website. You really can. I just think a lot of people, a lot of players don't seem to understand how to navigate this site. So I really hope this video can help you. If it did, be sure to leave a comment if you want, whatever. But I'm glad I could help if it helped you. And otherwise, take care. Do your best. Goodbye.